Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Sierra. I come to you this morning with a message for the day. If you like what you hear, if you enjoy the content of this channel, please don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the like button and also share. I would love to get my message out to as many people that are intended to hear it as possible. If there's a special request that you might have in regards to a video you'd like me to make, please leave it in the comment. Again, please like, subscribe, and share if you do like what's going on in this video. Today I'm going to come to you with a daily message, just kind of like what energy should we be aware of today, what maybe to keep an eye out for. I will also be posting some videos in regards to zodiac signs later on in the week. So if you have a special request, please leave it down below. I will also be doing pick card readings very soon. So thank you again for tuning in, and let's just go ahead and start with the day. So I've already meditated on these cards, and now I'm just looking for something to pop out at me. So I'm asking Spirit, what is our message for today? What should we be aware of? Let's see. What do we have to go with this King of Air? Today you guys are going to be speaking with a lot of confidence. Let's see. There it is. So I have the King of Air, the Chariot in reverse, and then the Six of Air. And then the King of Air is all about being very at the top of your game, especially with communication, especially with anything that has to do with let's say decisions. Like, you know what you want, or generally you know what you want, and you go after it. But here with the Chariot in reverse, the Chariot in reverse is all about determination and moving forward. And so maybe something that maybe you're generally a confident person, but today there might arise a conflict, because here again we have the Six of Air. So something that you should possibly just be leaving behind, or conflict that is finally going to resolve. Oh, with Mercury retrograde, and then this full moon energy, there's a lot of emotions out there. So maybe this is something that's, happened back a couple weeks ago, and it's finally going to resolve and come to a head today. And it's got you a little off balance, or whatever it is has had you a little off balance. So I would just say, whatever this is, and we'll provide clarity, whatever this is, you're going to have to decide, is it worth your energy? Because whatever this is has you off kilter. Yeah. It has you off kiltered and off balance, because we have the King of Air, which is mental, and then we have the King of Water, which is emotion. So somewhere in regards to something in your past, you will have to find balance today, okay? Don't make decisions off of emotions, but also don't just make them purely off of logic. You don't have to be so fast to react right now. Take your time and think about whatever's going on. Think about whatever your intended message is, and then deliver it. Because here we have the Four of Water in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is, ask yourself, are you truly not satisfied because of what's being offered? Or is it more you're too stuck in your ways to see what's being offered to you, and accept it for what it is? or who this person is. So let's get some clarity on this cards today. Clarity. Let's see. What should we be looking for today as a collective? Let's see, the Empress. Perfect. And the Empress is really just good about co-creating your future. It's a reminder that you co-created this future or this situation that's currently in or affecting you today. But the positive aspect of it is whatever you planted, whatever you wanted to grow will grow. Ooh, look at that. Right next to the High Priestess. So you definitely planted this seed and decided to go for it. The High Priestess is also about using your intuition as a guide and allowing it to direct you in which way you want to go, using your gut. All these cards are jumping today. It's too many. Whatever this is, though, I'm going to have to say it has to deal with emotions and a decision having to deal with emotions. Thank you. See? And then here's the Tower card. So the Tower is not necessarily like the world is coming to an end type of card. The Tower could just be a simple aha moment. So maybe you've had this aha moment in regards to this Four of Cups, where you're realizing that maybe things aren't as bad as they seem. Or aha, maybe this is something that I can do better moving forward. Aha, maybe I could have reacted differently. Try to have your aha moment before you let things crumble. Again, this is just for today, so this could be something that's going on at work. Maybe don't get caught up in gossip today, because you're going to have that aha moment later and realize maybe you didn't have all the pieces to that puzzle. This cards keep just popping out. Let's see. And then maybe this here with the Six of Air, with this Tower, maybe this is something where it's been building for a while. Maybe it's a past something that's coming back. That we have tried to ignore and just not deal with because you have the Chariot in reverse. Maybe you're not dealing with the issue and now it's coming forth like, no, you have to deal with it because you, in a sense, help create this issue, whatever it is. But you have two very strong people at odds. Just ask for one more. But think before you speak. That's popping out very importantly. And then the Hermit. Self-reflection. Retreat. If don't push too hard on something. Is it worth your energy? Is it worth your time? Is it worth the battle? Because here at the bottom of the deck you have the Queen of Cups, which is the counterpart here in reverse. The Queen of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. Are you truly following your own path? Are you truly doing what you know you should be doing? Are you truly making the decision that you know is right? Or are you going with the crowd? Are you going with the flow? Is that what you've been doing for a while? Instead of doing what you know is right and listening to your intuition, maybe you've set this to a side and decided to deal with it at a later time, and now it's coming back. When you go to discuss this or talk about this or deal with this, resolve it, however you want to say it, make sure that you think before you speak, and that you are truly speaking from your heart and how you feel, because it would not benefit you to to go with the crowd is what I'm getting. It's what Spirit's telling me. So if you've been going with the crowd, maybe that's something that you need to stop doing. And then here we have Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. And here again, I love this because it's all blue. I don't know if you see all these blues, but this is all blue. So this is all about communication. But inside this communication, you see, you know, your security, your self-confidence, you see love, and then visualization. I see thinking before we speak, knowing with confidence that anything that we say is the truth. Don't be out there making false accusations or anything of that sort. Just try to use your best judgment and decide what's best for you at this time. Let's see, what else do I see? Yeah, I see just thinking with your heart and not just thinking with your heart, but balancing it so that you can really get to the core of what your issue is and handle everything with love, not with anger. Go forth with love. Let's see. Chakra energy should we be aware of today? Chakra energy should we be aware of today? Whatever everything is going on today, it's going to feel really intense, might I just point out, because you have these three really big power cards here. And this is all about, you know, following your path, listening to your intuition, birthing something beautiful, co-creating your universe, and then maybe did I make the right decision, or am I fighting against something and I need to know how to move forward. And right here with this root chakra card and holistic health, it's saying that you need to look out for you. You need to do what's best for you. Just really deep down, and if it's security reasons or, you know, foundations, make sure that you have a steady foundation and you take care of you. Take some time out for you. Take some time to really retreat and think and do what's best for you. I love this. So that's spiritual awakening, but you see it's all coming out of that crown and that third eye. I feel it's almost as if saying, like, you know how to handle this situation, but you just have to have the confidence to speak and say what you want to say. Maybe you haven't been saying the whole truth or saying everything that you want to say, but it's time to release that and say what you have to say, because you're probably this party that's unhappy. When we all know that we are the co-creators of our universe, and we are responsible for making ourselves happy, not anybody else. So just think about that moving in, and look at this. This just wanted to come out, and I love it. There's still blue here. So our spirit totem that you should be looking to today is frog and prosperity. It says, let go of the past and embrace change. I love that, because past, right? Okay, opportunities are close at hand. Hop onto this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. And frogs are like omens for good fortune and prosperity on the way. So I feel like look at everything head on. With a fresh pair of eyes, maybe look at the whole situation. Look at it from different perspectives when you're handling it. See if there's a different way to go about resolving this situation, whatever it is today. And this doesn't have to be anything big, but what I'm getting is it's something that's been building. So look at it from all different angles. and you're going to come out on top. Just confront the problem straight ahead. Say what you have to say. Say it tactfully, but look at it from all angles before you decide to speak out, because you might be misinformed on what is going on. And even when I see the Six of Air, and it's like maybe you're coming out of a situation that was like it could have been a battle, but you're on the other side of it, and so things are bound to start looking up. You're about to repair whatever happened, or you're about to feel better yourself about what's been happening. But when you go to have this talk, or when the situation presents itself to you, make sure you're looking at everything from all angles. Even if you don't necessarily agree, don't be stuck so steadfast in your point of view that you can't hear how what you do and what you say might affect somebody else. Because sometimes we think, no, that person has to apologize because they're wrong, they're wrong, they're wrong. And really, if you look at it from their angle, you could probably show some empathy to understand why they would feel a certain type of way. And empathy is very important. It's a very important trait to prosper in life, period. Successfully, that is. And it all depends on what you feel is success, because if you like just money, you don't care if people are around, and that might be successful for you, but not necessarily for others. Relationships are a key part of survival. So I would say look at everything from every angle. Don't be so shut off in your own thoughts because, you're the king of air, but does that mean that you don't, it doesn't mean that you know everything. You should be open to hearing other perspectives when you're moving forward. You're a natural leader. People love to follow you. But sometimes it's okay to ask others for help. Maybe you need to balance out your yin and yang, your female divine energy and your male energy, the feminine and the masculine energy. That might require some balance on your part when you are communicating today. I would say trust the process, trust the universe, and trust yourself in this situation. It all resides from your intuition, your gut, the way that you feel that you should handle this. Okay, don't be steered by somebody else's emotions. Stick to I want to say stick to the facts of the situation, but be mindful of other people's feelings and everybody involved, and look at it from all different angles. Balance it out. You can stick to the facts while showing empathy at the same time. I just want to make sure that I'm clear about that. You can stick to the facts while being empathetic to the other person's needs. Because I feel like maybe this other person is very emotional about the situation, and so they've retreated in a sense, or maybe that person is you. So yeah, somebody's retreated, very closed off, or has been, and it's about to come to an end. Everything's about to bust wide open. And that might be that tower moment. Again, that doesn't have to be scary. It just means that it's time to deal with the situation and not run away from it. So I know that was a lot, but that's what we're looking at today, or within the next few days. I did ask for a message of guidance for today, so this is just something that we should be looking out for. I love this. At the bottom of the spirit deck is the bee, and the bee is a very powerful positive card as well, and it's about receiving abundance and being a co-creator, a powerful creator, and everything that you touch, it just like it's blessed, it turns to gold. So you have prosperity, and then you have an abundance card. So you're going to come out on top if you follow your intuition, think before you speak, and show empathy when you're speaking of whatever situation it is. Use your inner knowing, use your guidance, and release anything that's not serving you and leave it in the past. Six of Air, leave it in the past. Move past it. love is the highest frequency, or one of the highest frequencies. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the highest frequency. Love is one of the highest frequencies that you can resonate with. So remember that we are one, and we come from the same collective source. You know, God loves everybody the same. We are all His children, and you know, He does not love one more than the other, and that's how you should be looking at things too. Treat people how you would want to be treated. But more so respect how they feel, regardless of if you agree with it or not. So I think that is it for today. That is our message. Thank you for staying tuned in. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoy this content, if you have a special request, please do the same. I would really enjoy to hear some feedback. If there's anything new, you can follow me on Instagram for more content at holistically_attuned. You can also check out my website at www.holisticallyattuned.com. I am also on Facebook at holistically.attuned. So please let me know any feedback you have, any requests that you might have, and I'll be sure to get some more content out. I'm so excited to be doing this, you guys. I thought about it for so long, and so now I'm just jumping out there, and I'm getting it going. So I know it might be starting off a little slow, but it will pick up. I promise you that. So thank you again for tuning in, and have a blessed day.